the speaker is on.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought
yeah,
it
yeah.
was gonna be, yeah, but I
No,
realized
why?
that it's already muted
I,
and it's
I,
connected to my
I moved.
headset, so
No,
it's
I
a failing
moved. I'm
thing.
fucking retarded.
I
I
was
thought it was.
sponsored by Jack Daniels.
Mm.
Wait, what is it? Made in the Bronx?
Bon,
Boy, would love
Yeah.
this.
I love
Soldier
I loved almost everything about TwitchCon last year. It was so fun. I had
Yeah,
fun
it was
for
a great
once in
time.
my life.
Yeah.
All right, take a seat.
Yeah, well, now your crotch is no longer in my general direction. Yeah, well,
enough.
What happened to
Other-
Poppy?
It's okay. She's the
Pappy's
designated
sleeping.
drugged woman this time.
Yeah.
Because last time.
It'll be fine. She'll be
No,
back.
we're messing with her. I
That's
don't
fine.
know. She's just.
I don't know
was
where she
here.
went. That's fine.
She's just. Yeah, she's dead. It's
Yep.
fine. Congratulations, you're our main female of the podcast. I guess I don't know.
Yeah,
What?
basically
We
for the time
we have a
being.
main-
Yeah,
we have
we're
a
gonna
main and
tempt
alternate. Yeah, just in case one
nowhere.
dies, we got another one.
Yeah.
And no, Don, it's time to simp this female.
That's all you do. I ain't no fucking simp.
No, you're a
I
fucking
apologize.
dumbass.
I do apologize for wasting a lot of time getting in here.
You're good.
You're
I
fine.
know.
You're
No,
fine.
we didn't
It
even
does
start.
not matter.
I told
I
Julie
know,
that
but-
we've been looking for more girls for the podcast anyway, so it's fine.
Yep.
We got enough dudes as is. So
Right.
Yeah, dude, power.
I'm surprised that you guys are not gonna be having sausage fights.
well, we ain't gay, so
Yeah.
that's why.
I mean, you can have your Yuri
I mean,
fanfics to
I'm
yourself.
bi, so I'm half gay, but
I'm bi too. So it's pretty chill.
I
okay.
really don't like. I really don't give a shit. I treat both males and females the same way I treat everyone else.
You know, I have a weird.
Like they're
type.
pieces of
That's-
shit.
You know,
Same
you
here.
know, I have a weird type. I go for like the muscular kind of characters,
All right.
male and female.
Welcome to the Debauchery Podcast, episode 11. Wow.
We actually
So,
got
episodes.
I know, right?
I-
11.
thought-
I'm
I
a
didn't-
I'm a
this was
cunt.
We know.
We know. You don't have to say that.
Today we're joined by Lulin God, Bakastian, Julie Draws, the drugged woman, Pappy Howe, and Don Italiano. And then me, you know.
Should I like change avatars? This is
No,
You're fine.
this
No,
is
you're
you,
fine.
good.
You're fine.
This is you, Julie.
All right, so we'll go around
Hey, the drug woman's
introducing
awake.
ourselves.
Oh, just in
Lulin
time.
God, go first.
I'm Luline God. I Twitch stream occasionally. So my Twitch is twitch.tv/Luline God.
All right.
I'm Bakastian. I'm just your everyday fucking alcoholic. I drink way too much than I should do. I wake up the next morning thinking, what the fuck did I do? Yeah, hello.
All right, new bitch.
I'm Julie Draws Art, and
She draws
I
art.
don't live stream, but I do a lot of fan arts for streamers.
Everyone already
Cool.
knows who I am. Pappy.
I'm Pappy. I know people and I exist on Twitter. That's it.
Fair enough. Don.
She exists.
Bebop Bark.
I'm Don. I'm a retired Italian mobster, and I'm currently doing VR chat through my white prison prison cell because they're really nice. They let me have a VR headset in here.
Why does it have to be white?
Oh yeah, white collar. So yeah.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
That hurts.
What's the topic tonight?
Didn't know you were RPing today, Don.
When am I not RPing, Pappy?
That's fair. I'm RPing being a functioning person.
I think that's all of us.
Well, I'm RPing being a person, so I mean you're not doing
Functioning person.
anything.
All right. So for the first question, what is something that you want to do or try, but you're too afraid to? Lou.
I'm sorry, you cut out. What was it?
I'll tell
we
you
go-
again.
We go one at a time,
Yeah.
essentially.
Oh, okay.
I would have to say, probably any form of banking involving taxes.
Do you not do
Yeah.
your own taxes?
No, I do my own taxes.
Then what's your issue?
My issue is the fact that I have to relearn math in order to actually do the shit.
All right. Fair enough. Anything else?
Really nothing else because there's I like to explore and try new things.
All right. Bakashian.
The question was what?
What is something that you want to try or do, but you're too afraid to?
Too afraid to. Not. Like something that I really want to do. Like, I wanna smoke a shit ton of weed in front of my mom and tell her like, yeah, I smoke weed.
All right. Fair enough.
Like, and then just tell her fuck off.
You want to take a
Uh,
seat?
Relatable. Relatable.
No, my fucking thing. My what? See. No,
Nope.
I hate this bullshit. My controller's bullshit. Besides that, I mean, I really just wanna punch the VR shit devs in the face.
Please don't. Some of them are friends of mine.
Yeah.
I couldn't care less. They're getting a punch in the face because they can't develop a game for shit.
You want to explain why, though?
Oh, there's lots of reasons for that, but yeah.
Everybody clip this moment. This is like the time.
Why?
Remember, this
Okay,
is when Bakashian
why?
gets banned from VR.
Why? Yeah. I went for fucking a couple of minutes trying to join the world. The VR chat was like, yeah, we're just trying to load the world, not tell you anything. It's just gonna fucking work. Yeah, I did that fucking 6 times. World refused to join. I was like, okay, I'll just try to join my own world. Yeah, it didn't work. I was like, why? Like, I was screaming in my head, why is this game so fucking broken? I'll just restart and it's
It
gonna
was
fix.
streaming in your head. What?
Screaming.
I heard streaming. I was just like, what?
Because I got back up after that. I just. Because I'm literally.
I'm reaching for a
I'm
bottle.
literally losing money by not being able to join my friends.
Not to mention, apparently your full body doesn't work anymore.
I'm not in full body at the moment because I can't be bothered to because I like being in my bed.
Ah.
It's nice laying in my bed.
Fair enough. All
I think
right,
it's a good reason.
Julie.
What was the question? It was about like what I want to do, but I'm too afraid to.
Right.
Yeah, basically.
Mm.
Learn how to drive.
Do you not know how to drive?
I don't know how to drive. I
She
don't.
doesn't
I don't
drive.
have a drive. I don't drive, but I always been wanting to. But
How old are you?
The thing is that I'm 22. I'm 22.
Oh
I
my.
don't have a driver's license. I'm like.
I mean,
I guess you could say I'm like Tina from Bob's Burgers when Bob tries to teach Tina how to drive.
All right.
That's
oh
me.
god.
Pommy.
Anything else you
Scary.
want to try?
I worry that if someone says, "Okay, Julie, you're gonna drive," I worry that I'm gonna wreck their car.
Anything else?
That's pretty much it.
All right. We'll skip to Pappy because I'm gonna fix her voice in Discord so it picks up better. So Pappy,
the
your
thing-
turn. I'll be back.
My thing is like, there's nothing I'm really like scared of trying because I'm like one of those people that's just like, hey, I want to try everything at least once, and if I hate it, I won't do it again. But one of the things I am scared of doing but I wanted to one day is I want to learn how to drive a motorcycle, but I'm scared of like getting into accidents, of course, because
Oh, yeah.
I've seen like my cousins, even though they like weren't bad ones, I've seen him just sort of like uh pretty much go over a hump, and that hump was like enough for him to just like fly off his bike and skid across the floor. Luckily, he was wearing protective gear, but I'm kind of worried about getting into something like that and it really hurting me.
Just don't drive too fast. Pay attention to your surroundings and don't be dumb. And that's how you're safe on a motorcycle.
True.
Thing is, he wasn't driving too fast either. It was just big.
You just gotta be careful.
sudden
Even if
bump.
you're a good driver, though, I'll chime in, even though I'm not on camera. Even if you're good at driving a motorcycle, you still, even though you're good, doesn't matter about like the fucking people around you.
That's why I said be observant. That
Yeah.
includes the area,
Be
other
very
drivers.
defensive.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Basically.
That's coming from somebody that doesn't
Oh.
even know how to drive a car yet because I've not had the need.
So
I
there's
mean,
two women
I know
now.
the basic. I know the
I have
basics.
never drove a car in my life, so we
The
we
thing
have
is, I know the
that did not-
basics
that-
of-
don't know.
The thing is, I know the basics on driving a car. It's just,
Mm.
it just makes me think I'm giving
mean,
too
lo-
much of a responsibility to
I mean,
just
Luxcar,
handle
what's-
someone's car.
what's
so.
the problem with that? I mean, there
Nothing.
are all sorts of jokes about
Yeah, I know.
Male-
That's why I'm trying to ignore those jokes for Twitch.
yes. Yeah.
Right.
I've never. The thing is with me and driving is I've never really had the need to because everywhere I go I can either walk or take public transport too. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
because every college I've been to I can just walk to it because it's just down the road from where I live anyway. So
Every time I
that-
hear,
that's what I felt with all of that myself. But now it's like, I have to I have to get my because I don't have a license to drive a
good
car.
for jobs.
I have to get
and
I
shit.
have to get my mom to drive me to just to the store.
It's good for getting jobs and shit though. So I might learn to drive a car one day because it might help with getting a job.
Mhm.
You know, unfortunately, this whole stupid shit that's been going on, you know.
Yeah. All right, Don.
I think for me it would be like getting involved in like a really committed relationship because I'm a little bit concerned. Like you invest a lot of time and effort in someone, and then it may turn out that they're not the right person, and you're not going to get that time back. So as
Mhm.
much as I would like a relationship and I would like to be a committed relationship, it's like either if they're good, then like, and that's another thing. Like, so if they're bad, yeah, you lose that time. But if they're really good, then it's like, okay, well then this is it. Like I'm not going to be meeting anyone else or seeing anyone else. Like this is the one person that I'm with for the rest of my life. So it's kind of like, yeah. So I don't know. I'm working on
That's
that.
kind
But
of like a similar thing to what I've
Yeah.
had, but what I've done is to make up for that fact. If they haven't done something completely fucking horrible, I
Mhm.
make sure to at least be civil or befriend them. That way, I haven't lost a person, and it doesn't feel like that time has been lost.
Mhm.
That's a
Yeah.
topic
The only
I'm not going to
person
chime
that
in
I've
on.
lost because he was a total cunt to me was my 5-year relationship.
Mm.
It wasn't a cunt to me through the relationship, it was like the end he was a cunt, so yeah.
Did
Well,
you just take a
I-
drink without
I-
saying cheers, you bitch?
I did.
Take
Thankfully,
another
I've never-
shot.
Thankfully, I've never had a
Cheers.
bad breakup, so it's not like I got
Cheers.
any bad blood. But at the same time, I don't talk to those girls anymore. Either, so
Another
I
one,
just left them
Pappy.
with their
You
own
did a
separate
party
ways.
foul.
A lot of my big relationships ended badly, but the first one, like, we forgot why we hated each other, so we made up. Plus, there was like 10 years of friendship before then, and the last one, we sort of, even though it was messy, we sort of solved it really quick, so we became friends.
I also had a bad breakup too, so I can, like,
I can agree with that.
understand.
With the breakup situation as well.
yeah.
No, I've had one of
Because-
the worst,
No,
but I
my
just
my
don't want to
first
talk
one
about it.
fucking
One of my
first one
breakup
broke
involved
me.
a spork getting stabbed into my back.
Like,
My breakup ended badly too, so.
yeah, it's fine to befriend like your exes and stuff unless they did something like physically harm you or did something so mentally bad and stuff.
I mean, yeah, because
Like my
I'm
Yeah.
5-year
friends with
ex
my
was
ex.
basically how it ended was he wanted to have kids and get married, and I was 23 at the time, and he basically said it was my way or the highway, so we just broke up.
Wow. Okay.
Plus, he lived in America, and I live in England, so that probably wouldn't have been very
You know,
quick.
that's
Yeah,
amongst
too
the
yeah,
best at
no.
that point.
Plus, is the factor that his major was acting.
Oh God.
So, yeah.
You dodged a bullet.
Yeah,
My
unless he
bra-
hits the big
my-
time, he's
Yeah,
not gonna be
you-
able to pay for you and the kids.
Yeah.
For
Lost
the,
starving actors in America. Nope.
for my
Ain't gonna
breakup,
work.
it was more.
Oh,
it
what's
was
he doing
more
for
as though
acting now?
my dad has to get involved. Sadly.
Oh God.
Yeah.
For mine, it was mainly just it broke up because it was like stupid shit. But I'm not getting into it. Just stupid shit, and I literally took a 3-year recovery
Oof.
Oh man.
The one
before
thing
I even started dating again.
Mm.
Oh,
on
yeah,
the question that we're currently talking about, it kind of goes along with what everyone's
I'm s-
saying. I'm too
I'm
afraid
still-
to start
Man,
dating
these
again.
segue.
I'm still
know.
currently not wanting to be in a relationship with anybody because like what my ex kind of did to me was kind of unforgivable, so I don't want to be in any relationship at this moment, pretty much.
I mean, my last relationship, she basically dumped me because of something that was not even my fault, which was the DUI.
I
Which
I'm
is
just
stupid.
enjoying-
It's like,
I'm just enjoying being single at the moment, so ooh.
I wanna
yeah,
be
well,
single
it's
for a
still
while.
stupid situation of how I got the DUI with just standing outside my car looking up for an Uber and a tow for my car so I don't leave it there in the parking lot.
and you got fined for it.
Yeah, because apparently even if you have the keys within like any form of reach of you,
Yeah. Yep.
You should
Here
have
in
just
Arizona,
locked your
that is
keys in your
100%.
car.
So
Here's the thing,
basically, what you
if I
have
actually-
to do is
if
to
I
avoid
actually-
DUI, you just have to throw your keys in a random direction.
Seriously,
and hope.
that's an Arizona law.
It's-
God.
yeah,
That's
It's
yeah.
not within
If
5
the
feet.
if the keys
Arizona is
are
fucked
on your
up.
person, they will 100% give you DUI
I
because you
love
have the intent
Arizona.
of
I
driving.
love Arizona, but that's a stupid law.
It's
But people
uh,
walk
it-
around
it's a-
with their
Fucking dumb.
keys. It's like
exactly.
it's
But
not
here's the
really
thing,
the intent
if
of
you
driving.
if you give your key to the barkeeper
Oh yeah, true.
and then go
America
sleep in
has
your
some
car,
weird fucking laws.
they can't
like,
do
I
shit.
remember- I remember a TV program I used to watch, and they would like give like fun facts on like American law and stuff. And one of them
That's
I
awesome.
remember one of them I remember vividly is that if you in New York, if you have an elephant, you have to pay for the parking meter.
Oh, New York's the worst.
I mean,
sounds
in
about
my
right.
state,
Where?
you're not allowed to have an
Seattle?
ice cream cone in your back pocket. So there's that.
I thought that was
Oh, yeah.
Florida.
No, that was
Oh, wow.
Alabama.
Fucking Alabama. Jesus Christ, that's fucking that's so dumb.
Oh, another one that's really funny. Your wife is not allowed to drive down Main Street unless she has a lantern on the front of her vehicle, and you are directing her.
Wait,
I
what?
love that. I love
That's
that.
one of them. That's
That's
funny.
great.
I mean, it's not as bad as one of the
America's some
Texas laws
stupid
where
but funny fucking laws.
homosexual intercourse is illegal, but bestiality is illegal.
What?
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah,
about
in
right.
Texas.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So-
I'm
so
from
you
Thanks for the
can't-
15
I'm from
months,
Texas
Stay, Julie.
Ransom.
now. I'm in Texas right now. I did not know about that.
You
So
did
you're
not
like-
know about that law?
So if you're,
No,
so
I
if you're,
didn't.
To be
if you're
fair-
girls, go to Texas.
To be
That is
fair-
a current.
To be
That's a
fair,
current law too.
it took it. They had to wait until some guy died from being fucked by a horse to make bestiality illegal in Washington. So
I remember that. That was funny.
Oh Jesus.
yeah,
Oh,
the
it was
video,
funny.
Mr. Hams.
Yeah, I
Like,
remember that.
No.
What
From
the
like 20 years
fuck?
ago. Yeah, I remember that.
Hmm?
Funny
Uh,
thing is, the funny thing is.
Wait, did you say
I
illegal
saw
or
a
are you talking
thing
about legal?
where,
What?
people were saying you had to like
That-
wrap a towel around the horse's dick
retarded.
so it doesn't go overboard and penetrate you to death.
No, it's just one of those funny
The
laws.
more, the more
We
shit I
just
hear
didn't
about
do
America,
that.
the more I'm like, I'm so happy I don't live in the country.
You know, the weirdest thing that ever happened to me was when I saw some weird dude in the city that was just in a tutu. That was pretty much it.
Oh, that was probably Jim Carrey.
Yeah, he was probably on the set of Ace Ventura. I'm pretty sure.
Like I was going to like
Oh,
famous pizza place
right.
that was in the
It's
city
the season.
that my parents wanted to show me, and then on the corner of my eye, I just see some random dude in a tutu just walking past, and I'm just and literally my parents just decided to just put me in the middle of my mom and my dad. So
Yeah.
they would be like,
It's like, okay,
whatever
no.
you do, whatever you do not
Not in
take
our
out your
Christian
wallet.
server.
It
Not
was
on
weird.
this Christian server, you won't.
That was a funny thing in flipping Times Square when I was
Happy
in New York. The
Mhm.
amount of like Mickey Mouses and like Disney mascots and shit, and they
yes.
were just like really, really bad looking ones.
Have you guys seen
And
that
it
really
was so
sad
funny.
Elmo in the
Hey,
snow?
Pappy.
Oh god.
Hey, Pappy.
What's up?
When you said like you go into public transports, I got a question about that.
Go on.
Do you have your fair share of like crazy people on public transports?
Oh yes, I've seen that.
Have you
Yeah.
seen the
I-
only on public
In the
transportation?
past, there was times where drunk people got on because a lot of places I go to, it's like
Mm.
Manchester, which is a big city that a lot of people go to, and a lot of people go there for like hen nights and stuff and bachelorette parties or whatever. And then they get into arguments with people on the train, and I'm just sat there, just like, shut the fuck up. I'm tired from my day, and I just want to go home. Shut up.
Speaking about that, the
I'm on this fucking train just to, I just want to like calm down, like.
speaking about the public transportation, have you guys seen the compilations about only on public transportation? I
Oh
love
my
that
gosh,
shit.
Yeah,
yes.
that sounds
God,
great.
yes.
But I usually
videos.
watch public freakouts. I usually watch that sometimes. Like if I'm like really bored today, I just go on YouTube and just watch public freakouts and just judge on them. Like, okay, so who's like in fault in this video? Like, is it the person that's filming, or is it the person that's getting filmed?
Last video I saw involving like public freakout compilation. The last clip, it was the most ridiculous one because I think it was in the UK where the video was taken, but this guy was selling the toilet paper for $10.
Was it Lolathon?
No,
I mean, I
It
know
was
he's
just this
been
ran-
selling.
I mean, it was just this random store, and there was toilet paper sit up there, but the guy had a note saying it's mandatory to pay the full price, £10.
For one roll or like a pack?
For like a pack, but it's like from what he was explaining, it's normally
Whose
what,
music
£2?
is going off in the background?
Legit though, the last time I was on a public transport and something like that happened, everybody got annoyed to the point as to when these people finally got off the train, everybody just started cheering. It was so funny. It's like one of those. It's like
Damn.
it's kind of like one of those things, like, do you know, like on Tumblr where they tell a story and it's just like, I told this person up and everybody clapped. It was literally like that. It was so funny.
You know the
Oh,
videos
Tumblr.
of where people are in an argument and you already know who's in the wrong and it just fucking pisses you off, the fact that they're still complaining. I hate that shit.
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
just like shrug it off. Come on.
With those kinds of like videos, sometimes I just pause them and I'm just trying to make sense of their argument. Just like, no,
You can't.
hang on. I
You
just sort of
can't,
like
yeah,
I start
man.
like taking part in the argument that's going on in a video.
I think one of my favorite Mark Twain quotes is he said, "Never argue with a stupid person. They'll drag you down to their level and beat you with their experience."
Yeah, a good thing you
No,
never
the
argue with
only-
me,
Yeah.
Don.
So
That-
true.
Yeah, that's so true.
That's the thing with like arguing with people online. Have any of you ever had one of those like times, one of those sort of like what's it called, one of those like phases where you're like this really angry person that just argues with SJWs and all that bullshit on Twitter? Because I had that.
Mhm.
Don't ever
You
argue
know,
with that JW.
the only-
So I discovered fucking like fucking anti-SJW and like atheist content, and then
Hmm.
at one point I was just really fucking angry at everyone, and now
I
I'm just
love
like,
watching
I
SJW
don't
compilations.
care-
It's so
I don't
fucking funny.
care.
Yes.
I watch it because it's so ridiculous, but then I'm just like, why are you all arguing with each other? You're all wrong in some sense.
You're all wrong.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's
Why
you
are
just
you
have to
doing this?
realize, oh,
The-
we live in the same we
They're
live
all
on the
stupid.
same planet as these people.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's like
are
these
the people-
angry
those are the
atheists are
people-
like these angry atheists are like, hey, God doesn't exist, but they're like just being like really mad about it, and then the Christian people are like on the opposite side and just like, you're both wrong. It's your own opinions. Shut the fuck up. I like have to act like a goddamn parent to these people, and I'm just sort of thinking, you're both wrong. Shut. Go back to your own spaces and leave each other alone.
I mean, we need people to colonize Mars. I say we put all those crazy people on the ship and send them there, and then they can just leave us alone.
Yeah, then they get to
Well,
argue
we
with
should
each
probably
other.
send the question for the Mars.
They can
Yeah.
establish their perfect
What are
society
they
on
gonna do?
Mars and
Like
leave
go
us the
back
fuck
to
alone.
Earth?
But
Yeah, no.
problem is they live on a cooler planet.
What do you? No.
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 'Cause
no.
Mars is
No.
garbage.
No, we have
It's-
problems here on Earth because of people like that. Send them all away. Let them have their own
'Cause-
fun on their own damn planet.
You know, that would be
Again-
kind of weird to just
Then
see.
again, it makes
Like,
sense because
if someone
Mars is
argues
like
with
the
another
god of
person-
war, isn't it?
What?
And they're
Yeah.
always trying to
Yeah,
fucking pick
in
fights with each
mythology.
other. So
Yeah.
You know, that would be kind of funny to see. Just like if there's like a new law of like if you argue, then you're out of town. And I can just imagine just like there's two people that are arguing, and then out of nowhere they get dragged out of the country.
But it gets better too, because it takes like a year to get messages from Mars to Earth. So if you send all those people to Mars, they can't vote too, because they can't vote for people who aren't even running for
Mm.
office yet. Big
You
brain.
know you know
I mean,
The
yeah,
only-
that's very
Those
hard
idiots-
to argue with.
those idiots can't vote because they're
the
You're too
only
far away.
like
I mean,
Oh.
any Trump supporter should
Oh.
should get the fucking.
Oi, oi, oi. Shush.
No, none of that.
Twitch don't like that shit. Political shit
Yeah.
needs to stay out.
I feel the opposite.
What were you
about
going
that,
to
but yeah,
say,
we
Julie?
We can't talk about that here.
We can't. Yeah, I'm my bad. My bad. I
You're
like
good.
I like ponies and stuff.
Okay.
They're cute.
All right, buddy. Julie,
almost-
what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say the only time I ever been into like an argument with somebody was over something really stupid. Apparently I had this boyfriend that I was with for like a year, and there was this one chick that liked him. So so her
Oh, no.
her plan was that she would DM him a lot of messages and flirting with him. And what I've noticed is that what I've heard from a lot of people is that guys won't let their girlfriends go on their phones, but he was the type of guy to actually let me see his phone. So he actually showed me a bunch of the messages of her just messaging him about flirty comments on her on his phone. And I literally, and the only reason she messaged and like flirted with him was because I didn't show much of romance in the relationship.
Bruh.
About
So-
the
so
not
apparently
guys not
I
letting
wanted to
girls
kill-
see
I
their
wanted to-
phone. I don't give a shit who looks at my
Yeah,
phone.
I don't care.
Bro, if you
No,
want to see my
apparently-
weird ass fucking
I mean,
My-
I
my
don't
weird
want
ass
to give
history,
my
I mean,
phone
go
to
right
someone
ahead.
because it's like the last thing I want you to do is walk away with it because I'm 100% going to break your legs.
Yeah, that's it basically. Just don't take off with my phone.
I wanted,
Yeah,
I wanted
it's
to.
like you
Yeah,
want
I'm
if
kind
if
of
you
the
try to run
same.
away
I
with
don't
my
Alright,
phone,
care.
guys.
you're gonna get fucking.
We're talking
you're gonna
over
get
each other.
Smashed. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
wanted
I
to
don't
punch
care.
her.
I don't care if you touch my phone and like look through it and stuff, but if you walk off with it, that's when I get possessive of my stuff because
You have
especially
so
like
much
with my
information
brother,
on it.
when he gets like technology and stuff, for some reason, when he gets his hand on technology, for some reason it comes back to me broken.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Kill him.
I'm just generally protective of like my stuff. Because God knows how many wires my brother has broken for like charging my phone and shit.
I will never let anyone touch. If anyone tries to touch my shit that I own, that I've paid for myself, you best be ready without. If you're touching it without permission, you're gonna get a fist in your face. Cause I haven't said okay to you touching it.
Like,
The things that I don't let my brother like borrow is stuff I spent a lot of money on, like my PS4 and like my
Like-
VR and my PC and all that, all my like
Yeah.
games consoles and stuff. I'd never lend
Like
him that
if
shit.
if I see anyone but myself touch my, I should reiterate, $3,500 PC without my consent, you're probably gonna be getting a fucking fist on your face. Cause you're not touching that.
I don't mind them using it, but as long as like I know that
Oh,
you're
no,
not gonna
I-
take it out of my fucking room.
If they're gonna use my PC, they will have me the entire time. Cause I will not let them misuse my baby.
One of my
As
one
long
of
as-
my
You know-
most protected things is my 3DSs. I've never lent my brother my
Oh my
3DS.
God.
My,
The
my,
only-
my 3DS is currently in my closet.
Let me
But
I
butt
only
in real
protect-
quick. Let me butt
my
in real
my,
quick.
my
Sorry.
PC is essentially my baby.
Hmm.
It's my everything. So
One of the reasons
I-
why I don't lend my brother anything, like games console wise, is because in the past I lent him my game Pokemon Ruby, saved all the file and had completed it and everything, and I just needed to get like Pokemon and shit, and he saved over it. It's like,
you got it back saved over, yeah, and you just want to kill him at that point.
The one thing
Yeah,
I'm not okay
Sorry.
with people doing is going through either my pictures or like documents, either on my computer or my phone.
Mm.
Anything
I
else,
really-
sure,
The only
go
thing
for
I
it.
have protective is just my phone, honestly. Because
I mean, I
I
really
have
couldn't give
nosy
two
parents.
shits if they went through my my shit, because it's. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of porn. I mean, you really want to look what kind of porn I like to watch. I mean, go right fucking ahead. I mean, I don't really care.
Dude, I'd be protective
I
of
don't
my phone
delete
because I have
photos I
nosy
take
phones.
from
I
my
have, like, nosy
phone.
parents.
Yeah, no, I have
Like,
VR
certain
porn.
photos I've taken I haven't deleted.
Also, Locke, real
Hmm.
quick. There's Twitch added a new thing. They now
Hmm.
have a little timer on the bottom of the stream on how long you've been streaming.
That's convenient.
Where?
Yeah, that is a very convenient, and it's like, oh yes.
I don't fucking see it.
So kind of
I'm in
like
my
you
chat
guys
box,
done.
so I
Yeah,
have
it's
no
under
idea.
your subscribe button, your like
Hmm.
follow
Oh
button.
yeah, I
and your-
won't see
Wait,
that.
how many
Okay.
people is watching now? I'm curious.
I don't fucking know, and I don't care.
Like-
Is it kind of like you
Well,
guys
me.
done?
You,
I know
you
you
really
probably
shouldn't
do.
care,
Sorry.
because
No, I don't
I'm
care
sorry.
about
we're
the
having
people who
fun.
watch.
That's all that matters.
Yeah,
Oh,
just aim for the
I'm
fun
having
of
really
streaming.
fun.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm having really fun.
All right, we need to move on to a different fucking question.
Yeah.
Yes, that'd be good.
All right.
What is the next topic?
So, VR Chat recently burned shaders. VR Chat banned shaders that hide or modify nameplates. How do you think this will affect avatars and the streamers who rely on that for certain avatars?
I
Lou,
mean,
go.
didn't they try to do this before?
They did.
Yeah, and didn't work out very well for them. But then they're back with it again.
What's
So
weird?
Yeah, but
did,
the-
did they specify it more this time,
No.
or
They haven't.
Okay, so they're
Sometimes
just
the first
like,
bitch slap isn't effective enough. You need
Like,
to do it again.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like the only thing that it probably affects is probably in my brain off the top of my head is like jump scares, like say if Lolathon or some shit.
Yeah,
Like,
it
there's a
would
jump
probably
scare.
affect
Alright.
People
Lolathon
have
the most.
nameplates on
Yeah.
it, kind of ruins that.
Here, real
but a
quick,
lot of
let's
people
all
play with
go in a
nameplates off
circle.
Anyway.
Everyone will talk. Bastion,
But
anything on your
I
thing?
for that thing, it's not really gonna do that much. Like they're trying to quote unquote fix jump scares. It's not gonna do shit.
I don't
Like,
think it's
really
about.
not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
I think
People are just gonna find new ways to jump scare. That's
Yeah.
just how it is. They're
I
gonna
think-
find new ways to manipulate what is the current avatar creation, just so they can still jump scare. I mean, in the beginning, yeah. I mean, like Lalathon and stuff. You're not gonna see much, but give it a like a week or two, and then you'll see him back on with the same shit he always does.
I think it might also. I think also on the positive side, it could maybe. I've not like encountered many of them. Maybe it could affect those people purposely trying to hide them for the sake of hacking or crashing or something. And it'll
Client
make it
users
easier to
can
identify.
literally get the fuck out of this social platform. They can fuck off.
Make it easier to identify people who like do hacking or crashing
Yeah,
or something.
I
You know-
wouldn't give two shits
Alright.
if they use a client.
Hold
Yeah.
on, real quick. Julie, your turn.
I do remember
You are
that.
standing.
Yeah.
Huh?
You're standing.
Sit down.
Yeah, sit the fuck down.
Sit
Stop trying to be all high and mighty.
Down.
Everybody's like laid on the bed or some shit.
I'm in a chair.
I'm in a
Yeah,
chair.
I'm sitting on my
No,
chair.
I'm the only one that's laying in a bed right now.
Oh, she gone.
Yeah, she may have had to go do something, so we'll go
Mm.
with next person.
All right.
gets
Yeah, let's
So,
go.
for me, I actually have a lot to say on this matter.
Okay.
Actually,
Avatars
finally.
specifically. Like, yeah, the jump scare models. I have, like, 2 of them. I used to have more, but I just got rid of them because I just didn't like them anymore. But it's... blocking names out for the sake of jump scares is a form of entertainment, in my opinion. And the fact that they're trying to censor that is kind of garbage, especially when certain streamers also rely on that. Like Lolathon, Chimp,
Yes, I
and like a few others, especially Nadition.
Yeah.
Like, they built their
Yeah.
careers off either jump scares or just meme avatars or whatever. And hiding your name, or like, as long as, for me, it's like, you can hide your name, I don't care, as long as you don't make it so it says something else, basically, is
Yeah, that
my
would be
point.
my preference as well.
Or make it to, like, if you have an animation that hides, like, it's always on, but then you trigger an
so sorry.
animation that hides it, it's
You have
fine,
to lock screen,
because
Julie.
it will go back to their name. If you're permanently hiding it, that's not okay. But
So, I mean, there's nothing to say that even if you have the nameplate up, that you still can't be jump scared. Because you don't know what's coming anyways. So.
no, I mean, you
It
can
just
see an
takes the
invisible
edge off.
box or an invisible sphere going around other people's
Like-
names.
Can I butt in? About that the entire like like where Riyashad's just trying to not show like the names and shit. It's just it's so dumb because half of Riyashad lives off of streamer content.
Mm-hmm. They're
If
killing
they keep
their
doing
game.
this shit, they're gonna kill themselves.
They're gonna kill their game.
Yeah, they are.
100%. That's why a lot of other people are going to like Neos VR and whatever that newer one is.
Chill
Chill
VR.
out.
Yeah,
Chill
whatever
out.
that is.
Yeah.
Chill
It's
out
like-
is actually getting close to being released.
Like as
And I'm
what they should
probably-
be focusing on is security, not
Yeah, but
fucking
Chill Out was pretty
banning
good.
shaders. That's just fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah,
like
no.
add an
'cause
anti-cheat system. It shouldn't be that fucking hard. It's like
use
just
that.
do that.
I mean, use
And just
the anti-cheat
have like
or
a active
any
group of people to
any
be like
fucking anti-cheat
watching
at,
people.
at all for your essentially a fucking game on Steam. If you can't realize that, then your team's not supposed to run a social platform. You're bound to
Isn't it run like
disappear.
2 people that are working on the game? Last time I checked, there were like 2 people.
Is run by a lot of people.
Last time I remember, it was like 2
Phil,
college
like,
students. Phil ditched
go
this
down?
game.
No,
job for
they,
him.
They've got
It might have
more,
started out that way.
Yeah, it started out that way, but
Yeah, it
now
started
they have
out
a
that
lot
way.
more people. Like they have,
Mm.
they both Topper and Ron are the main like that started it.
Mm.
But it's gotten way more up, and they have way more people now.
Yeah.
Doesn't change the
When's VR Chat 2 coming out?
Who
that,
cares?
it does not
2025.
them
Right.
not doing like that makes my argument even stronger. Like if you have this many people, why the fuck is your game so fucking broken? Like fucking hell.
That's the one thing I like about like VR chat and stuff is that is like, well, it's not the one, it's like one of the things that I like about VR chat is it's inspired people to sort of build on that and try and make something that could
I mean,
potentially compete against it and be even better
yeah,
than VR chat.
chill out.
Yeah,
Chill out VR.
Yeah.
It's in everything. As much as I fucking hate the Epic Game Launcher, it did a lot for Steam. It did a lot for Steam to
Yeah.
just pull their shit together and switch and just do shit.
About Epic Games, like I'm glad that they're paying the creators of the games more. The only thing I hate about Epic Games is that they are taking people that already promised to release on Steam and make it an Epic Store exclusive. That's the only thing I fucking hate about their business practice.
Yeah, I can agree
what
with
I hate
that.
about because everyone here, I'm pretty sure, remembers the whole Metro Exodus fiasco.
Yes. Oh
Yeah.
God.
Because Metro was like, oh, you can pre-order this on Steam. It's gonna come out in like a
Yeah.
week or two. Yeah, you're fine. And we're like, we're now exclusively releasing on Epic Game Launcher. Like, bruh.
Yeah,
bruh.
like what they did with Borderlands 3, that pissed me off so much.
Yeah, no, exclusives on PC specifically with exclusives. I couldn't give two shits about
Anyway,
console
Hold on, we're
exclusives,
getting
like,
off topic. Pappy,
Yes, thank you.
about the shaders.
No, wait. Julie's back, so it's her turn.
All right,
Yeah, it's Julie's turn.
Julie.
I remember
I
there
already
was
said
this,
my stuff about shader.
We're talking
You know
about
how, like,
shaders, by the
there's,
way.
you know how it's you're talking about the ones where they changed their names and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
also,
VR Chat
like,
recently
they're-
banned shaders that either modify or hide a nameplate.
So
That is-
essentially, would that
I have
go
a
under
weird-
the category of like what expansion's doing and everyone else?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember like a person showing me like an avatar that changed the name tag to a different person, like different person.
Oh God, I hated that so much.
Like
That-
like what what
that
I
is
remember
a-
is that
nah,
they
no.
like they
That is
had
something
like an
they don't-
avatar. They
I
have
don't
like
The
support
Castion.
nor do.
Shh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Custom, jeez.
What I saw was that like somebody made an avatar with Radiant Soul's avatar, and then it had Radiant Soul's name on it.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, that's impersonation, which is a completely different rule that will get you
That's
banned.
why
Oh.
that's a complete
Yeah.
violation of tier
I thought that
list.
was like so.
Somebody
That's
I
why it
used-
was like a shadow, like shader and all that stuff. That's why I was like, was that like a shader thing?
Yes, it's still a
That
shader.
works.
Somebody I used to know, flipping made a chips account, but it was like they made it obvious to where it wasn't like chips, but people
Oh.
still mistook him for
I
that.
remember that.
And
I
it was
remember
kind
that.
of funny because somebody
I remember
went up
that.
to him and said, "Hey, I fuck with your content," and he just nodded and all that shit. It was being like mute and stuff, and people thought he was that, and it was kind of funny. Not gonna lie.
I do remember that actually. That
Do you
was
have
funny.
anything more to comment about the situation, Julie?
No,
No,
I'm
okay,
not.
Alright.
I'm
Peppy,
not.
Pep.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised they
Wait a
went to
sec,
a band.
No, they already tried banning this before, and they're just failing miserably. Anyway, Pappy,
Hmm.
what's your input?
The shader thing.
Yeah.
Well, I pretty much said what I needed to say about it, to be fair, and it kind of takes the edge off jump scares. I mean, like, jump scares can still be like effective because you don't know what's coming, but it takes the edge off a little bit. But on the good side, it's like it can
It's
help
fun.
it can help identify like people who are like hacking or crashing or something, or people who are like super fucking notorious. Like you have like those people that say like the N word and the F word and all that kind
Yeah,
of
who
stuff.
would ever do
Yeah.
that?
And
I
it's
can
just like
already.
among friends and stuff, but like people who are blatant about it, just like going to people, just saying it just to be offensive and all that kind of stuff. It like makes it easier to identify people who are genuinely like hateful people.
Yeah.
Like, not
I
people are
already.
saying it as like jokes on shit
I
Yeah,
among
already know one
friends.
person
Get 'em out of
in
the
the
out of
VR
the game.
community.
What were you saying, Julie?
I already know one person in the VR chat that bothers a lot of people. I don't want to say names, but I already know who. I already
Alright.
know. That's been such a
Mm,
problem with
I was
everybody.
I was
sorry.
trying to hold my hand up. I was
Alright,
I'm so
I do
sorry.
see it.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Alright, Bakashian.
No, no. The entire thing about the thing, the community thing, with like what Pappy was talking about, like it it do it actually like the fact the way people are acting about it pisses me off because them doing stuff before, like this was way before it now, but them doing anything to like, because they were just trying to optimize the shit in worlds,
Mm.
and people are getting fucking batshit crazy about it. Now,
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking fine. Now, what they're doing now is it's stupid.
Mhm.
It shouldn't have to happen because the shaders and stuff, like it's used for scaring friends or people, which what is usually what Lonathan does, and it's used in a comedic / content way, which is completely fine.
Alright, so Don, what's your take?
So personally, I disagree with all of it because I know that some people are saying, "Oh, with the share thing, it's going to, jump scares aren't going to happen." But like me personally, I've jump scared people,
Yes.
and how I've jump scared them? I've jump scared them because I just stand there and they turn around, they freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
Some people are just pussies, or or they're just more prone to being jump scared than others. Like I am not a terrifying model. Sure, you can argue, "Oh, I'm a little more realistic than some of these other anime boys and other stuff," but the fact that you're going to be able to get rid of jump scaring, you're not, because there's just going to be random people like me around, just hanging out with people, and yet people
Yeah.
still get scared. So, and yeah, I mean, they should focus on security and some other stuff like that.
Mhm.
Like, really, we're worried about shaders of all
The
things?
main thing should be
It just doesn't make
fucking
sense.
security, anti-cheat, and anti-client shit.
Yeah, I get it that they have like small attainable goals, and I get that and I respect that. But having a small
Have they
attainable
released
goal
like
of
a
changing
roadmap
shaders to not scare people,
at all?
that's not going to be possible.
Piss,
I know.
So they
think
should do something else instead.
What I'm thinking is they're probably not coming from the angle of like stopping jump scares. I think they're actually coming from the angle of like security and all that shit.
Which
Is because
the-
which is understandable, and I support like the whole fact of it being a
they're
security
trying.
thing.
Yeah, they're trying to.
It's
The
just a
security,
personal thing where it might
but
take the edge off of jump scares. People can still be jump scared, it'll just take that edge off.
Here, hold on real
Can-
quick. The entire thing about jump scare, that I don't think that has anything to do with why they're banning it at all. I'm pretty sure it's
No,
only
that's-
because people are permanently
that's-
hiding their names.
That's not why I'm thinking it is either. I'm just saying it's gonna be an effect of that action.
Here, Bacastian.
What I feel like the entire thing is, they're not banning, they're not even banning names. They're doing this because they want to appeal to the majority that play this game. Where in actuality, what you should do is focus on actual security, because just avatars don't mean fucking shit. It means fuck all. Because at the moment, I could still get. Okay. I could still technically get anyone's IP in this room, and that's not something I should be able to do.
True.
True.
That is not something I should not be able to do. That's so stupid.
We're
I don't
VR chat
understand
is
why the
basically the
fuck.
free version of Zoom currently.
It is. It is. It is. No joke. It's so dumb.
Thanks for the host, Sano. Where the hell have
Like
you been?
this entire fucking thing with VR chat, it just they're refusing to fix what requires fixing. They're trying to appeal to the demographic that barely makes them any money. So at this point, I'm like, okay, you do you. I mean, if your game dies, I mean, it's not my fault. Fuck you.
Yeah, if it dies, you got VR chill or whatever it's called.
Chill out.
Yeah.
I'm. The thing is, yeah, I'm probably gonna be switching to chill out because I've heard all
I'll do
I've heard from
both.
chill out is it's good. It's very good.
I mean, dude, that's every new platform. Like all the
Yeah.
people are like, "Oh, I'm tired of YouTube. Oh, I'm gonna switch to Twitch,
No.
MySpace.
Oh,
Oh, I'm tired of
No,
MySpace. I'm gonna switch to Facebook."
not even.
It's gonna be good
from
for a couple
lot of
years,
YouTubers.
and then
no.
people are gonna hop again.
I've heard from close friends that the chill out VR itself is, as someone that uses VR, it's really good.
For now,
is
we'll
really
see
good.
how it is in a couple
Like,
years.
I tried Neos VR. It's also good. It's just more advanced than people
It
would
takes
probably
a
want.
lot to get to where you want to
Yeah.
be. with it.
Apparently, Neos VR is basically Unity in a game.
Yes, that is exactly what it is.
Mhm. Yes.
Because what you do is
it-
you rig your avatar and everything in the
Mhm.
game itself.
Yeah, that's something I don't want to have to fucking deal with.
Yeah.
So Neo's not for me.
All right. So Don, did you have anything else to add?
No, that's it. Thank you.
All right. What's my uptime? Like I just checked it a second ago, but
It's been like an hour
It
and a half,
is
I think.
53 minutes and
Oh, really?
24 seconds.
53. All right.
Do we have another segment?
I mean, we don't
I
normally
think
have that many
it's-
questions, so we could save some questions for next
Yeah, I
week.
think we're fine for now. I mean, we can cut
Yeah.
it 6 minutes.
We did what,
short,
like
it's
3
fine.
questions?
No, 2.
I mean, if we
Two?
want to,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just
Stay
do
I mean,
just
if
like
we wanna
last time.
go off
Go over
topic,
because I
mean,
like the conversation. So
Yeah.
We can go sidetrack, find out on stream.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as it doesn't break TOS,
No.
I mean, we can do whatever. Really.
With this group, though, that's too easy to do.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
especially for
I
me.
mean, I accidentally broke TOS earlier,
That's
so I
fun.
mean,
I need to piss.
All right, have fun. Don't hurt yourself.
Send pictures.
I won't fall in.
Send pictures. Oh
Ah,
my God.
that's the fetish you have. I see.
Nah,
This whole time I also ordered pizza, so.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, no, you're completely fine.
I went for a brand
An
new
hour- an
pizza
hour is
that my
solid for
pizza
these
place
podcasts.
is.
I wish I
like-
could order pizza, but my fucking shit where I live, I cannot order anything really.
I'm just
So-
gonna raid
Really,
Shiro.
your pizza places aren't even open?
No, like they've gone to super
No,
lockdown in Europe. Oof.
Oh, damn.
lockdown. No, it's not that
Anyway,
they're on lockdown.
everyone
want to
say goodbye to
it's
the
not.
stream or whatever, because I'm gonna raid
Yeah.
in about 30 seconds.
All
Yeah,
right.
Okay,
about to
good,
hop.
good.
Let's have a cheers goodbye.
Yeah, cheers
Cheers.
times
Goodbye,
2,
Jim.
pussies.
It's been fun.
Alright.
Yep, where's my
Fun.
drink? Cheers.
Cheers, boys.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Go show Shiro some love, chat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Granted.
Oh,
it's a-
Shiro?
Yeah, I'm raiding Shiro. I don't think
Nice.
did that
Yeah,
work.
Shiro is a good person. Yeah, go show him some
Shiro-
love. please.
Shiro's enjoyable.
Shiro
Yeah,
is a
Shiro's
she.
right now.
Shiro is a she.
Yes.
The thing is, I wasn't aware of that. I
She
didn't.
and
I know.